undugu ndio nguvu, chuki na ukabila hatutaki hata kamwe.
Welcome to Chronicles Revealed. This is the story of Albert Omondi Ojwang, a teacher, a bold online voice, and a casualty of Kenya's ongoing struggle with police brutality and impunity. In early June 2025, Ojwang, aged 31, was arrested in Homa Bay. The charge? Allegedly defaming Deputy Inspector General Eliud Langat via social media. He was taken nearly 400 kilometers away to Nairobi Central Police Station. 2 days later, he was dead, but not by suicide, as police first claimed. When he was found unconscious in his cell on June 8th, the official line was that he'd hit his head against the cell wall. But the truth told a different story. A state pathologist autopsy revealed brutal injuries, head trauma, neck compression, and widespread body bruises, signs of clear assault, not self-harm. Then came the proof of our cover-up. CCTV footage in the cell block had been tampered with, edited, and formatted shortly after his death. A senior police officer and a CCTV technician were arrested for interfering with the tape, a silent confession that something ugly was being hidden. As news broke, Nairobi erupted. Protests surged outside Parliament, tear gas and flamed punctuated signs. Where is justice for Albert? Stop killing us. The anger was raw and it cut deep. Even President William Ruto stepped in, calling the death heartbreaking and unacceptable, and confirming that Ojwang died at the hands of the police. He promised a full interference-free investigation. The Independent Police Oversight Authority, IPOA, opened an inquiry, revealing that 5 officers were directly involved and at least 1 had already been arrested. This isn't new in Kenya. It's another chapter in a grotesque history of police custody death, but this time, protests were widespread. Human rights groups, Amnesty Kenya, KNCHR, and even the US Embassy demanded transparency. Albert Ojwang wasn't just a blogger. He was a teacher, a father, and a voice sharp enough to challenge power. His death forced the nation to confront its broken system. It wasn't a tragedy. It was an admission that brute force over free thought still exists, and that must change. The investigation is ongoing. No verdict yet. But for Ojwang's family and the public watching closely, the demand is simple. Justice, not excuses. Because if Kenya can't deliver that, then how can anyone trust the system? This is Chronicles Revealed. The story isn't over, but we'll be watching.